American League pitchers swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three call. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to send down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Michael Bourne will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
As Dribble Cabrera will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Clayton Kershaw will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. D. Gordon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Swisher will take this one himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Nick Swisher will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And that misses 2-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Carlos Santana will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Sign from Olivo, now the 1-1. On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to Gonzalez, and it's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Michael Brantley will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. little bit outside. 2-1. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still tied 1 apiece. Hanley Ramirez will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, and a great way to kick off the inning here. That's going to get the go-ahead run to second base with that double. And you know, even though it's still the 6th, you'd love to find a way to grab that lead right now and hopefully just let your bullpen take it home from here.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Brantley will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Matt Kemp will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out and a runner on second base. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.